So, what is the importance of the rule of law? The rule of law is important to the state because it instructs the various organs of government how to operate and how to implement the law. So there are different agencies or yun nga, organs of the government. And each agency or each organ of the government has a certain duty. Magkakaiba sila ng duty sa bawat isa. So, it will depend on what that government or what that agency or organ of the government is supposed to do, kung ano yung trabaho niya. And kung ano yung trabaho nila, they will base on the law provided. So the government officials will know exactly how to handle the problems presented to them by referring to the law. So uh, it is not their own will kung papaano nila ipatutupad ang batas, kung papaano nila ima-manage yung agency nila or kung papaano sila mag-govern. Sabi nga dito, they will not decide the matters presented to them using their varying personal judgment. They will not be using the rule of man, and they will be following the rule of law. Moreover, a regime of law will assure the people that the state will not abuse the citizens of using its vast powers and resources. Kasi ang mga nasa posisyon talaga or ang nasa government talaga, they hold a certain power. They hold resources. And it is the law that is making sure na hindi naaabuso yung ibinibigay o yung pinagkakatiwala na kapangyarihan at mga resources doon sa mga government officials. On the other hand, the rule of law is important to the citizens so they will know in advance the consequences of their action if they disobey the law. Sabi nga sa last discussion natin na ang mga tao o ang mga citizens ng isang country are required or obligated to follow the law and no one is exempted. So, it is important that there is the rule of law in order for the people to know, ganito yung mangyayari sa akin kapag nilabag ko ang batas. Alam na nila yung punishment. Okay. Moreover, the people will know what their rights are because, uh, well, rights nga di ba? We are given this and we are not these rights are not supposed to be taken away from us for any reason unless na lang kung talaga may nilabag kang batas. Syempre, hindi perpetual yung pagkakaroon ng rights mo. For example, meron ka napatay. Hindi naman pwede na pagala-gala ka pa rin, 'di ba? Nakakapag-sine ka pa, nakakapag-Starbucks ka pa. Siyempre, may kaparusahan 'yun kung meron kang nagawang hindi maganda. So, dapat makulong ka kung mapatunayan 'yon sa korte. Okay. So, they will know how to go about the justice system so their grievances can be properly ventilated and addressed. So, they will know kung papaano gumagana ang justice system natin at alam nila kung saan sila pupunta, anong gagawin nila para makuha nila yung remedyo na dapat makuha nila o maibigay sa kanila. If the law is applied equally to all, people will have respect for the law and the government. So, well, that's a basic rule. The law should be applied to everyone equally, regardless of your social status, regardless of who you are. Dapat i-apply sa'yo ang batas. They will be more inclined to follow the law because they will realize that they cannot escape punishment and the consequences of their actions. Some people kasi, they don't want to follow the law because hindi naman ina-apply sa iba. Si ano nga, hindi naman ginawa din yan, nilabag niya rin yung batas, pero hindi naman siya naparusahan. Kaya okay lang yan, pwede natin gawin yan. Ganun yung magiging thinking ng tao. Kasi nga, hindi naging equal yung pagpapatupad ng batas. But if the law is equally applied to everyone, then they will have more respect for the law and the government that implements it. They will observe their obligations and perform their duties to the government, the state, and others, fostering trust. People will strive in their undertakings because they know that their rights are respected and that their efforts will be rewarded. In short, people will be more responsible and respectful towards each other, promoting stability, peace, and order in society. So, when the law is applied equally, then it fosters yun nga, respect, not only from the person to the law, but also the person to the government and the person to other persons. Magiging mas respectful siya kasi alam na niya na pinatutupad talaga yung batas. At kapag hindi niya sinunod yung batas, may kalalagyan siya. So, however, if the rule of law is not observed and instead the capricious discretion of man, kung sinunod lang ng tao yung gusto niya, the capricious discretion of man is followed, people will distrust the government and the justice system. In such a case, people will avoid their obligations and abandon their responsibilities. Mawawalan sila ng respect. Mawawalan sila ng tiwala sa gobyerno. Kaya, some would take matters into their own hands kasi hindi natin maasahan yung gobyerno. Tayo na lang. Tayo-tayo lang ang maaasahan natin. Tayo-tayo lang ang pwede natin pagkatiwalaan. Hindi natin mapagkakatiwalaan yung gobyerno. Ganun ang mararamdaman ng tao kapag hindi na i-apply equally ang batas. Okay? They will wrongly feel that it would be acceptable not to honor their obligations. Magiging okay lang daw na hindi nagawin yung mga obligasyon nila at hindi na nila i-observe yung kanilang mga duties. Because they will not be punished for it anyway. Hindi naman tayo mapaparusahan. Wala naman ang uhuli dyan. Huwag na tayo mag-helmet pag nagmo-motor kasi wala namang checkpoint ngayon. Baka ganun ang iniisip ng iba. Kasi nga, hindi nagiging consistent yung pagpapatupad ng batas. Hindi nagiging equal. Kumbaga, minsan, baka may pinipili na i-apply lang o implement lang kung kanino lang gusto yung batas na yun. So there will be disarray in the relations among people and the relations of the citizens with the state. In the end, a society flourishes under the rule of law because people feel a sense of fairness and security in their society. If the people feel secure because their rights are protected, and if they see that the law is applied equally to everyone, they will be more productive. The quality of life will then become better for all. Kasi nga, applicable or ina-apply ang batas para sa lahat at hindi kung sino lang gusto, kung sino lang yung trip na ipatupad yung batas sa kanya lang. Hindi. But yun nga, ang quality of life of everyone would become better if the law is implemented equally. Okay.